right. Hey, everybody. Hey.
Oh,
Hey, everybody. This is Miss Marjon. And hey, welcome to a what? Live episode of Respect the Roots. Hey, uncut, raw version, I guess you could call it. And today I have none other than Alex Hughes. What's going on, Alex Hughes? She is
hello.
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing? Thank you. You're like our first guest and everything. Hey, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. But she is the Michigan Liberation Supreme Court organizer. So yes, and we are here to talk about none other than
Mhm.
what are we going to talk about? Hey,
Supreme Court.
yes, we're going to have a discussion, brief discussion at that. So, Alex, tell us real quick right now, Michigan Supreme Court. What's going on? What is the Michigan Supreme Court? The good, the bad, the ugly, everything.
Yeah, so the Michigan Supreme Court. So it is our state court and it is the one on the highest level. So what they rule on impacts the entire state. It is also a court that we can vote and have impact on. So we get to vote on what justices are there. And some of the justices there were appointed by Whitmore, and that is our governor, Gretchen Whitmore, and that is a also a piece of it as well. But we're very privileged to be able to vote on the Michigan Supreme Court. Not every state has that ability.
Wow. Wow. So explain. So you mean to tell me some states can't vote to have who they want, but we can as the state of Michigan?
Yes, yes, I believe the state of Michigan can. There's about 30 states that have seats up for election. Um, but in terms of being able to vote on your who's there, it's not a common thing. It's either all the justices are appointed or that there is a combination situation where you can vote on some and then some are appointed or all of them are voted in. And there's a large chunk of states where you cannot vote at all for the justices that sit there.
Okay. All right. So now that we know kind of like what's going on with the Michigan Supreme Court, I know you got some things coming up real quick. So we just want to get right into it and let people know what you need from them, what's going on, and all that good stuff.
Yes. So coming up, we have our Supreme Court team of ethics is officially launching, and this will be our first sessions, and those will occur on September 15th, 4:30 to 6, and also September 17th from 12 to 2, and those will be online meetings. And at this meeting, you'll be able to learn about volunteer opportunities. Take part in creating a campaign where we find ways to advance racial and ethnic and gender justice pertaining to our rights. Because as we know, with the Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court, that is supposed to be our armor. That is supposed to protect us, and that is a court on the highest level. But with Roe v. Wade being overturned and other things that are to come with voting rights, there's potential. There's laws that are the Supreme Court have passed where they have been chipping away at the Voting Rights Act. And there's another one coming up in October that the U.S. Supreme Court will vote on that will further impact the Voting Rights Act, so Civil Rights Act. So, these are the reasons why these sessions are happening because we have to figure out a way to make sure our rights are honored, and make sure that at the end of the day, ethics is being upheld. What's right is being upheld. And ruling Roe v. Wade, overturning that, although that is the law, that is not ethical. That is not right. And that is what we will be getting at in this meeting. And we want to make sure that, we have a plan going into the future because this is only the beginning. And
Right.
it's time we get
Absolutely.
educated on the Supreme Court.
Absolutely. Now, Alex, I have a quick question here. This is going to be virtual, right? So this strategy kickoffs, both of these sessions are going to be virtual.
Yes.
Okay, good. So please, people, please, as you see on your screen, visit was it Alexandria J slash I mean hyphen Hughes.org/events to register to RSVP, and it will be virtual, so you do not have to go to a location and be complaining about COVID and monkeypox and all this other stuff, Alex, right? So you can go there, please, please. And guess what? If they're not able to attend, Alex, they can also what?
You can
Contact
email.
you. Yes, yes. They can contact you at Alexandria at myliberation.org. Yes, yes, please, please. And also, we've got Michigan Liberation, myliberation.org. If you just want to reach out to us and get more information as well on our website and everything. But Allie, thank you so much. Any last words before we, head out? I want to go ahead and put this information back up again about the ethnics strategy kickoff. Anything else about the Michigan Supreme Court that you want people to know before you head out for your next meeting?
Oh, so what I want people to know is um, I want people to understand how the Roe v. Wade being overturned and each state making a decision about women's rights, how that is tied to the 13th Amendment. So when the 13th Amendment was passed, the idea was abolishing slavery and indentured servitude. Like, as we know, 14th Amendment guaranteed that you were a citizen regardless of being an indentured servant or slave. But there's that exception in there about except in the case of being punished for a crime or in jail. So technically, with Roe v. Wade being overturned, it was what they did was okay in the framework of the Constitution because it still exists to force somebody into some kind of labor. And forcing women to have children is an extension of indentured servitude and slavery. And I say that to say this decision does not impact just women; it impacts all types of people because it is an extension of the same problem we've been having. Um, you know, so those are the kind of things we will discuss in the meeting, and we will find ways to make it where these things aren't allowed, make it where we're protected. Our rights are protected regardless of who we are, and we'll build out a plan. And I can't wait to hear from everybody on that.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Alex. And I know you got to go to your next Michigan Supreme Court meeting, and because you're making moves out here in Michigan. Thank you so much for coming on Respect the Roots. Hey, raw and uncut. Hey, you know how we do. But hey, we had to give it to you, all of you out there in internet land. Take care, Alex. Till next time.
Take care, guys.